Yo, what's going on, everybody? Nick Menken here, back with Splash Sports. Today is April 13th, 2024. It is Saturday here. Even though Friday's games still have not started, I am recording this one early. Still want to get the play of the day out for you guys for Saturday. Bear with me here as we will get the edits rolling here sometime later this week on the videos. Love the engagement so far, guys. You guys have been awesome, especially rolling into that comment section. As I will be looking to engage with all of you. And like I said, be 100% transparent here on this show. Let's roll right into Nicky's NRFIs. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so. Turn on those notifications. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified right away. All right, let's look at Saturday, April 13th game. We're going back here to Detroit, where the Minnesota Twins take on the Detroit Tigers. It was supposed to be Joe Ryan here on Friday to start, but they're going back to Lopez for this Minnesota Twins team. Ryan is still 0-1 this season, 11.1 innings of work, an ERA of 3.18 here with 12 Ks and 4 earned runs. They'll be going up against this Detroit Tigers. Kenta Maeda, he's 0-1, 9 innings of work, an ERA of 9 here, 5 Ks and 9 earned runs. He is averaging a run per start in both games. You look at Kenta Maeda here, he has allowed runs in the first inning in both of his starts. You look at the Chicago White Sox in his start, he only went 3.1 innings of work, 7 hits and 6 earned runs in that one. He also gave up 2 earned runs in that first inning. Then you look at his most recent start against the Oakland Athletics. He went 5.2 innings of work, 3 earned runs, and he gave up 2 of those earned runs in the first inning. Follow the trend, ladies and gentlemen. Don't break something that has not been broken here. I think this Minnesota Twins team, even though they're struggling offensively to score runs, I think they get to Maeda here in the top of the first inning, because if Kenta Maeda shows me otherwise, I think he's still going to get rocked here. He's clearly still trying to figure himself out here early on for his 2024 campaign, but I think this Minnesota Twins team gets to Maeda here. That's why in game number 1 between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers, we're smacking the YRFI, yes runs, first inning. Let's roll into our second game between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Right now for the Texas Rangers, Andrew Heaney will be on the mound. He has a record of 0-2 this season with 8.1 innings of work with an ERA of 7.56. 9 Ks and 7 earned runs. He'll be matched up against a powerhouse of a pitcher right now for this Houston Astros team in Blanco. Blanco is 2-0 this season, 15 innings of work with an ERA of 0, 11 Ks, and like I said, has not given up a run yet this season. Blanco is coming off 14 straight no-hit innings. 14 straight no-hit innings to start his 2024 campaign here. The one thing I am worried about in this matchup is Heaney. Heaney's been giving up a lot of runs here, especially early on in games. He's 0-2. He had some success last season, especially towards the end of that World Series race for this Texas Rangers ball club. I like Heaney to bounce back here to get off to a strong start against a struggling Houston Astros team offensively who hasn't been producing runs early. Blanco has been great. I expect him to do what he's been doing in his previous starts here, shutting down, filling up the strike zone. That's why in game number 2, between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Throw into our third game between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Right now for the Colorado Rockies, Hudson will be on the mound. He is 0-2 this season with 11.1 innings of work, an ERA of 2.38, 6 Ks in 3 earned runs. He'll be matched up against the Toronto Blue Jays, Francis, who is also 0-2 this season, 8.1 innings of work, an ERA of 12.96, 12 Ks, but 12 earned runs. He's averaging, Francis here for the Toronto Blue Jays, he's averaging a little over a run per inning right now. The way the Blue Jays showed me in their last series against that Seattle Mariners team playing at home, they've been hitting the ball and producing a lot of runs in those 3 games. They ended up scoring offensively 11 runs combined in that series, taking the series against the Seattle Mariners 2-1 in that one. In this Colorado Rockies team, you look at this pitching staff, they are coming in dead last in the MLB right now in ERA. earned runs. Absolutely atrocious for this Colorado Rockies staff here. I think the way the Toronto Blue Jays have been swinging, especially playing here at home, they get off to a hot start on Hudson. Even though this Toronto Blue Jays Francis here has given up 12 earned runs on only 8.1 innings of work, I believe there's going to be a run scored here in the first inning. That's why in game number 3 between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays, we're smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. We're smacking a YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. We're smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. And in game number 3 between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. Helps me out a ton and it costs you guys none. And subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on X at Nick Menken, as I will be throwing out all my plays this weekend on X. Best of luck and best bets.